Hello, I'm Zaiada Bibi. I'm a fee-paid tribunal judge and welcome to Sheffield. We're situated in the Sheffield Magistrates Court. Quite a bit goes on here. Obviously, all the criminal cases come through the Sheffield Magistrates Court. And downstairs, we also have the tribunal rooms where all the tribunal cases are heard. And just further down the road, we have the Sheffield Combined Court Centre as well, which has all the Crown Court and the family courts as well. I've always wanted to go into law as far back as I can remember. I think it must have been about 10, 11. Probably been watching far too much of LA Law, if anybody remembers that. I was very good at writing and enjoyed talking. And so it's something I was really always passionate about. So I decided to pursue that. And I've never regretted it. And I think I had the best of both worlds. I was studying and I was working, and that really did it for me. Being able to practice on a daily basis. I was working with some fantastic solicitors. I had some fantastic hands-on experience, and I was learning all about the law at the same time. It hadn't occurred to me that I could become a judge until about 10 years ago when I returned to work. After raising my family, I was a single parent at the time. I had 5 young children, some of them with additional needs. I went onto the judiciary website and started having a look at what kind of roles that were there, what would be, what would interest me. And then it just started becoming a reality, thinking actually this is a possibility. It's been a very long journey. I think that the most important thing was not to give up. Being able to empower people to be able to find their own voice and be able to represent themselves, especially in the tribunals, is something that really began to interest me. So where the criminal courts, you often may find people are, majority of time are represented, have the benefit of the duty solicitor to assist them. You don't get that in the tribunals. People were more empowered to be able to speak for themselves and represent themselves. And I think I found that really, really interesting, and helping people to be able to find their voice, being able to help them prepare to present themselves was what really intrigued me. And then occasionally I would also represent some of my really vulnerable clients before the tribunals, and I really liked the way the tribunals worked. In particular, the judges, it's what we call an inquisitorial system where you'd have the judge asking the questions, you'd have the other members asking the questions. It's really trying to understand the issues of the appellant. And I really like that, which as opposed to the criminal courts, it was a question of who presented the strongest case and presenting your evidence. This was really trying to get to the bottom of the issues and helping, trying to get to the truth really. And that really appealed to me. And I think it's really important to make the most of the judicial shadowing scheme, the mentoring scheme, because I had a fantastic mentor who was situated here at the Sheffield Magistrates Court, who was absolutely brilliant. We had a good conversation about, because I kept thinking it was all about judicial experiences, about judicial decision making and about legal experience. And she really brought it home to me. It wasn't, it was about my life experience. And when I told a little bit about my journey, I remember her clasping her hands and saying, that's exactly what they're looking for. So it's not just about legal qualifications, not just about legal experience, it's about life experience. And I think all life experience is valid. It's all important, and I want people really to be able to draw upon that and know that you can draw that experience and apply it to the judicial role.